Guys, Ian here, Manderscheid Media. We got to spend some time here in Seattle, Tacoma area. So we're at the LeMay Car Museum. So we're gonna take it for a walk around as we get through here. Very cool stuff. But yeah, thanks for watching. At this point, we're at 997 subscribers. So thank you, appreciate all of you for following. And yeah, get ready for the show. Corvair. There's 4 levels of automobilia here, cars and such. So we're just walking in. This is my first time ever being to Tacoma, Washington. We're up here for a conference, and just by chance, just happened to be right beside. Oh man. Tanner, if you're watching this, there's your baby. 356 Porsche. Just crazy. The value of these cars have always been extreme, but in the last couple of years, the 356 Porsche is ridiculous amount of money for something that's junk. So this one, I can only imagine the value of this car. It's in really nice shape. There's no specs with it or anything. It just says it's a 1956 356 Porsche. This one here is a 1976 911 rally car. Now, if you're a Porsche enthusiast, we got you. I see some muscle cars coming up. So that's where I'm headed. 2023 GT3 RS. That is impressive. Yeah, this is all for Tanner. Ridiculous. This is crazy. Alright. Oh man, I think there's another couple 356s here. Holy smokes. Again, if you're watching any of my channel, can't say I have a whole lot of Porsches on there. We're gonna get Tanner's 944s and 924s on there. But this is, yeah. I know that these are super valuable. This is a 55 356 Speedster. Jeez. That is gorgeous. Oy, oy, oy. We get the 911 RS. Ooh, we look like we got a survivor mode here. Original paint potentially. Carrera GT. 1957. Let's get a shot of this here. Wow. Holy smokes. Creature comforts? I would say none. 2 seats. And not comfy seats. Wow. Wow, we're into Corvettes here. Holy smokes. That's a 427. 67. Oh my goodness. There's some cool stuff here. It's gonna be wicked. All right, we are in Corvette Central here. Look at this. A 427, 435 horsepower engine. So this under the hood would be 3 2-barrel carburetors, known as tri-power in the GM stuff. This is ridiculous. Now we got a road. Look at that hood. That is super cool. I wish the hoods were open. It'd be nice to see the power plants in there. Yeah, Zora Duntov. This was his. These were his creations. That is 63. Funny tidbit about 1963. Anybody's Corvette enthusiast. It's the only year they have the split window in the back on a hardtop. This one's obviously a convertible, so it doesn't have that. But usually, the split window 63 hardtop is worth potentially more than a convertible if we're looking at same specs, same engine sizes and transmission configuration, because it is a 1 year only with that split rear window. But just super cool stuff here. So these are C3's version. That's 68 through 72, I think. That's cool, 427 with the red wall tires. It looks awfully original. Let's see what this one is. 70. Real 427. Yeah, L88 427 saddle interior with the green. Huh. That's cool. Okay, so now these are like the standaways here. It's a typical small block Chevy, but this is modified. 2 4-barrel carburetors, ram horns. Or 3 so small block Chevy, so that's the first generation. Body. That is wicked. C1 body. These are all these Barker modified. Wow. The black and red. Very iconic and looks super awesome beside each other. Alright, Z06. These things are fast. I managed to had an opportunity to drive a one similar to this. It was actually yellow. It was one of the first ones in Saskatchewan. I believe it came from SMP originally. I did its first oil change. It had 7,000 kilometers on it. Hardtop 6-speed manual. That car was a blast to drive. And yeah, it was probably 10 years old at the time when I did its first oil change, which probably isn't recommended. That car was quick, and I like yellow. Anybody who's watching this stuff, my favorite color is always and always will be yellow. Callaway edition. Smokes. Liberty Walk Corvette. I have no idea what this is, but that exhaust in the back end, it looks awfully ridiculous. I love it. So this is obviously the 2020 to 2023, 24 C8s. So there's 4 of them here. Now, I've never ridden one of these yet. One day I will, but they do look very, very fast. Okay, we're moving down to the second floor. The Packard Pierce Arrow. I've never seen a Pierce Arrow in person. This is super slick. Very rare cars, highly valuable cars. 1916. Wow. You had to have deep pockets back in the day. Well, you need deep pockets to own one now, but I mean, to actually have one back then, you need a sickly amount of money. Which is why we're in Seattle area. There's a huge conference here with many people. But the car guy in me needed to slip over and have a look at this. Wow, that's ridiculous. I don't even know what the heck this is. There's no sign by it. Auburn. Wow. '24 Lincoln Model L. Rolls Royce. Holy crap. Like I said, I've never seen any of this stuff in person, ever. 26 Silver Ghost. Gee whiz. 23 Lincoln Touring Car. Been owned by one family, never been licensed. This is the actual car to drive across. Monroe Bridge 1940. Duesenberg, 1930 Duesenberg. Oh God. Model J. There's one for you. Mega expensive. There's a pricier. Harold and Nancy LeMay. Well, that's the name on the front of this museum. Auburn Cabriolet. Wow. Unreal. 55 300 SL. Now this is the gull-wing version Mercedes. If you look here, that's where the door opens and it goes up. That's where DeLorean got the idea for the 80s DeLorean, the DMC-12. Which there's one I seen the back end of one from Back to the Future, but these things are, again, everything that I've looked at thus far, I think is a ridiculous amount of money to own. Wow, it's original paint, I'm sure. It's not perfect by no stretch, but I think that's an original paint car. Original interior. It looks, the weather strippings, it's definitely aged, but I think it's just, it looks too original not to be original, I guess, if that makes any sense. Wow. Holy gee whiz. That's nuts. Yeah, I've never seen a 300 SL ever until now. Just can't say that no more, I guess. Yeah, just no doors open and no hood open. That would be cool to have the gull wing open. That'd be neat. These things go for multiple six figures. Some of the crazy ones even get into 7 figures for a gull wing itself. And this is a 300. Here's the iconic DMC-12 DeLorean. Rear engine 2.8 liters. This one is standard, just like the one from the movie. Very cool.
two-door top Fairlane. Now this back end can't be mistaken for anything. 59 Cadillac. Look at the twin. That's just, oh man. There's something with a 59 Caddy. I mean, I just love it. So DeVille two doors. It's probably a 394 barrel engine, I'm thinking. Yep, 325 horse. And this is a two-door. It's still probably 21, 22 feet long. Just ridiculously long. Red on red on red. I can't imagine how many gallons of paint it would take to paint that. 57 Bel Air. 265 straight six. This is a four-door version. Robin blue. I don't know what the Chevy color they call it, but very nice. 16 Palma. We're gonna flip over to the muscle car. Some what's here. This is a 72 Hurst Olds. This should be a 455. Yeah, 340 horse. I can't see in. It's got a sunroof. I can't see if it's a dual gate automatic. 66 Buick. 69 Camaro Hugger Orange. 69, yeah. There's fixing, doing some fixing. Got a mechanic shop set up here, which is super cool. Diesel vehicle. There's a little gas pump. Sky Chief. There's some gas pumps coming up here. Very cool. Shell. We got a cutaway here. 28 to 31. Model A Ford engine. 15 Model T. That's cool. 31 Plymouth. Oh man, I see it. 4640. This is a 40. Oh, it's a Lincoln. This Lincoln Zephyr. This thing is mega rare. You'll see guys spend 20, 30,000 on a rusted out junk box. If you can even find a 40 Zephyr anymore. These are like the hot rodding mecca. 40 Ford. And a 40 Zephyr. Oh my god. This got the V12 in it too. Yeah, man, I wish the hoods were open. Jeez. 40 Chrysler. 37 Ford. Alright. Anybody watch Family Matters back in the day? This is Urkel's car. The BMW Isetta. This one's a 58. I don't know what year Steve Urkel's was on the show, but he drove a BMW Isetta. And super valuable too. I mean, I've seen these well past 40,000 American for, you know, we'll say, why are they average? That drove 1989, sorry. Yeah, 13 horsepower. Instead of 300. Oh, a Messerschmitt. Thought those were only in planes. I've only heard of those as a plane. Oh, tell me this isn't half a car. Tell me this isn't half a car. No, Nash. No, not an half a car. Metropolitan Nash. Oh man, and it goes on and on. Oh, Accord. This has the suicide front doors. Yeah. I've only ever read of these in books too. Yeah. And the headlights, hideaway in the fenders. Very unique to Accord. I don't know what year and what version of Accord, but the doors slide into the rear of the body. Oh my god. There's a limo. 37 Cadillac. Major rare stuff here. The Stanley steamer. Jay Leno has these. So this uses water with that boiler heated up to move a piston that drives this. This is all steam power. Unreal. Oh, look at that. Yeah, again, I've never seen one of these in person. Wow. There's some more 356s here. Wow. Yeah, 62. Convertible. Bikes, I know nothing about bikes. I'll be honest about that. Hey, look at the styling though. It's like a car. That same kind of shape and roundness of the aerodynamics of the cars. Headlight, Springer front end. Wizard. American Pickers. I've seen Wizards on American Pickers. Let's go to all. Mike buys those. Yeah. And Richie Valens, I think, at a 55 or 56. Pretty sure. Yeah, blue one. Robin Egg blue. This is a 56 as well. 312. My old boss is a red one. 312. That may or may not be owned by, potentially owned by Marilyn Monroe. There's some paperwork that could potentially, but it's really hard to actually say it was for sure owned by Marilyn Monroe, but his did come out of California. Punch buggy, no return. Another 356. There's some 4 356s here already today. And there's another one coming up next. I've never, these are just real rare as hen's teeth. You find them in any kind of condition. This one's obviously needs some help. 62. Wow. Super cool. And then Indian motorcycles. 1919. Holy moly. Whatever. 911.
Well, I think third level, and it's just miles and miles of car, so it feels. But this, I gotta show you. Sorry. 67 GT 350. Again, the hood is open. You can't touch him, so we're not. This is on top of the string. $428. Jeez. That's nice. That's the Eleanor. 45 Willys. Some Thunderbird 63. This one's 63 for sure. 364. There's another baby bird. I like one. Nice in Detroit Rock City. I think Shannon Tweed, I believe, is driving one of those. You see her through the back round window, I think. Well, it was cool. Never had this on the channel before. Retractable. Ford used retractable Lincolns. So, yeah, the trunk opens up. Put that big top inside, and then close the trunk down. I seen one years back at Glenhoff Collision in Saskatoon, and behind that back seat, there must be 20 to 30 solenoids across the back, and that's all to make that retractable top work. Yeah. Apparently. Look at that front end. This is cool. 58. Wow. Yeah. Retractable. All right, let's get our NASCAR on. Of course, we start with Dodge in the front. Casey Kane. Josh likes that.
my co-pilot today. Of course, Earnhardt. No mistake in number 3. Yeah. Unfortunate loss for sure. But yeah. Look at that. Yeah, he was the man. In that era there that he drove. Taurus. 98, I don't know, 98 is old prototypes, right? Rusty. Is there a Richard Petty 43 up here? No. Impala for sure. There's a 440. You can see 440 on the next one. So, 65 Impala. This is the Mercury High. Look at the aerodynamics on that thing. These were super, super fast, which provoked all the aero wars of the late 60s, early 70s in NASCAR. This is one of the main reasons why Ford had their aerodynamics figured out before anybody else. And then they had the 427 that was questionably legal. But everybody did. All right, we have first generation Tesla 2008 Roadster. These are the first ones that are built in the garage. Elon's garage. I'm not sure about this one specifically, but you know, the documentaries that I've watched. Yeah, these are, we had a chance to get one of these at SAS Polytech a couple years back, but that didn't pan out, unfortunately. That would have been cool to have one of these, but wow. I've never, yeah, again, there's so many vehicles I've never seen before that this is definitely one of them. Wow. That's, yeah, that's, 7 Eldorado. Huge car. And now we go back to the beginning. 1914 Model T. Model T was the first car to be mass produced in the assembly line. Henry Ford Sr., unreal visionary on how to make vehicles, you know, build them efficiently. There's so many stories that you know, you read about and such about how they built everything in-house. You know, raw materials were shipped in, which is why the location on the River Rouge as it is, they could ship in all the raw materials and do it all together. There's a 1902 electric. So electric actually was prior to gasoline, but it was super expensive. But the one thing that they did find when they went to gasoline, especially the Model Ts and stuff, because you were you were setting your own timing and ignition and such, that lots of backfiring, it scared all the horses. So electric, this isn't our first try at electric. It's definitely more efficient than it used to be. But and then steam. This was steam. There was a 1919 Stanley steamer. Oh man, huh? I've never seen one of these again in person. This museum is wicked. If you got nothing going on, you're in Tacoma area, I would highly recommend this LeMay Auto Museum. It's massive. 4 floors of stuff. 442 convertible, 1970. Not a W30. It doesn't have the red inner fender wells, but that is clean and clean. Huh. Yeah, 455, 365 horse. I don't understand the station wagon. I'm not sure about that one. Like the lineup of vehicles. I'm gonna just swing over this way. I'm thinking we're gonna be able to get into that room. I'm not 100% sure. I see a 64 Polera. Almost looks like Jeff's. I'm gonna have to, I know he sold it. I don't know if it ended up here though. He's had a 528 Hemi in it. Volkswagen, huge insurgents now of collectability of these vans, especially the 11 window. 23 Packard. Wow. 26 Model T Roadster. What makes this thing so special? Okay, well that's the Microsoft window, isn't it? Micro Stag. Oh yeah, the West Coast customized. Yeah, Cars Builders at West Coast Customs unveiled March 2012. Huh. Well, there's the Microsoft logo. You just can't see enough. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's all sound system in the back. But that's my one. If I got any complaints, there's no hoods open or nothing. It's really hard to see anything more than that. Yeah. Yeah, I'd love to see under the hood of some of these SSR. 60 block. Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Flintstone, the Flintmobile. Big Imperial, 440. Again, hood's not open. Some Mercedes here. 59 Beamer. 507 Roadster. Big old Cadillac. Yep. So 63s. This is Daytona blue. We had a 66 that was the same color when we worked on it at the shop, but this is the split window. So this is usually, if we're comparing apples to apples, a hard top 63 is worth more than a rag top 63 because of that window. 1 year only, split window, 1963 Corvette. So this is the C2 version. C2s ran up to 1967. 68 then turns into the C3s they call the Mako Shark style. Wow. That is cool. The other one, I think that's supposed to be a 72 El Camino. I'm not a huge El Camino fan, but single headlights, that's 1970s, the quad headlights. But yeah, that's cool. This one is at 327. Big old Chrysler 413. 413, again, I wish the hood was open. This one could be a cross ram 413, so two carburetors opposite of each other. 354, this would be a Hemi. Again, the hood is not open. God, I wish the hood was open. This one should be an old school Hemi. 60 Chrysler, this would be a 413 single 4-barrel carburetor car. Super slick. Oh, and a 50 Chrysler convertible. Just sick. Yeah, my only complaint is the hood is not open. That is my complaint. A commuter car. Clearly for commuters, I would assume. Big old truck. 1922 Railway Express. Huh. Well, that's cool. Look at this. I like this. Small block Chevy. This is older stuff. Brakes. Huh. Gives you the whole. Some of this is aftermarket, but whatever. This is still cool. So I wonder. Yeah, this is the X frame. This is an older school Chevy differential, unless it's a 4.9-inch. 4.9-inch, yeah. It's good for the kids to see that. Yeah. 4-speed manual. Alright. Alright, 1960 Impala. Very cool. So I'm pretty sure in American Graffiti, this is what Ron Howard has, a white one that he lets his buddy drive that night. And just super unique. And the Impala was the higher trim line, so it's got all the kinds of bells and whistles in here. It looks like factory interior. I'm 99% sure it is. I'm learning as I'm making these videos, of course. But. And then this one is a really good. This is a 59 hardtop. So I haven't let the cat out of the bag yet what we're doing with SAS Polytech, but they're doing something. I'll just leave it like that. And hopefully by the time I get this video out, that the cat has been left out of the bag and everybody knows what we're doing there with the videos from there. But they're doing a couple of wicked restorations that we've gained access to. Oh man, very nice. Whoa, C1 Corvette, 1960. And Kevin had a 60 or 61. He resto modded it and it turned out amazing. I've just seen pictures of it, but 4-speed manual. This one could be, you say what size engine again. The hood is not open. Why isn't the hood open? Man, look at that again, just shiny in your face from him. This must be 60. I'm getting you set. I'm gonna say 64. Oh, I'm right, 64. The screen wasn't there yet. I took my best educated guess. Again, 64 Impala SS, another big deal car. If you're following along in all of the video here, not a whole lot of Mopars in the muscle car era. Actually, nothing really muscle car-esque yet. I think we're getting close to the end. But in the C8 Corvette, I love the color. 706. 762. Yeah, this, ooh, that's low. It's probably not slow, but it's definitely low. 39 Ford. That's custom. Wow. Look at that. Somebody spent some time making this thing awesome and sexy at the same time. I love the color. So yeah, cars and pumps and memorabilia, automobilia everywhere. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed, everybody. This was awesome. We spent an hour where we probably could have spent more time. There's simulators down there I didn't get a video of. But you can drive Porsche GT3 RS, C8 Corvette, or F1 Ferrari in an 8-minute simulator. So Josh and I did that. It was amazing. But yeah. All right, guys, gals, hope you enjoyed the video. If you're in Tacoma area, definitely get your butts over here. This is a cool museum. It's got simulators in the basement. In the lower part, 4 levels, cafe on top. You can sit down or above and look down at all the first cars I showed you. There's a little photo shoot going on out here. Yeah, very cool. So that's where we're going. We're rocking back to the Tacoma Dome. All right, catch y'all later. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, share. Get y'all soon. Bye for now.